Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Net 100. I am excited to make this video because my sister loctician has given me the go-ahead to actually do a coloring process on my hair. I'm excited, but I'm also apprehensive at the same time, just because I've only colored my hair once before, and that was when I was a loose natural. And in that situation, I went to a person who was a cosmetologist to color my hair, and she pretty much bombed. And then we came home, my friend and I just did it, and she did a really good job, even though that color at that time was very, very bright. And once, I guess, time progressed, it lightened up or darkened up a little bit. So I was very excited and happy about it because it did lift my face, or the color of my face. So the dark and the lighter part of it was actually really great. So I am debating which one I'm going to do this time. A lot of people are saying, hey, just go with a professional, but they can cost so much money, and I don't know exactly what I want to do. But I'm the type of person, when something is in my head, I kind of hit the road running, and I try to see if I can do it myself. I've tried to watch some YouTube videos, maybe see some other sister lock wearers who have actually used the coloring system, in particular the Shea Moisture coloring system. It's fairly new, so not a lot of people who have natural hair, well, a lot of people who have natural hair, but who have locks, and especially sister locks. I haven't seen a lot of people who have actually tried it on their sister locks. So I'm in a conundrum. I've only seen one person that actually did it, and she did black. That didn't do nothing to help me because I'm trying to lift my hair color, not darken it. So I'm actually feeling like I want to do it myself. The Shea Moisture system looks like it's gotten very good reviews, so I'm not scared of drying. And even then, when I was a loose natural, I moisturized, did deep conditionings every 2 weeks. That's what I plan to do on my hair now, because my sister loctician is saying my shafts are sealed, so I don't have to worry about my shafts. But the only problem I'm worried about are my ends. My ends haven't closed yet, and I don't want the system to cause them from closing. So I'm in a debatable stage. I'll let you know what I do, but I am, I guess, on the course of actually doing it myself. I'm looking to get like a brownish color, something that's going to lift my brown. I don't want something that's too bright because I'm dark skinned, and not every hair color looks great on dark skin. And I don't want to do the traditional red. I feel like everybody that's dark skinned does the red, and red does look nice, and maybe a deep red would be good too. But I'm really looking for more of a highlighted brown to just lift my features, lift my skin color. So we shall see. Hey guys, this is Miss Net. This is part 2 of my coloring video. I know in my last video I was telling you guys that I was thinking of coloring my hair, and I didn't know what color I was going to choose. I hope I don't make this part too long, because I do need to explain the process I took to even choose my colors. So at first I had chosen a color which was a reddish blonde. I chose a blondish color because my hair is very dark. I've colored my hair in the past, and I had to get like a blonde color in order to lift it. But at that time, my hair was a loose natural type of hair. Actually, it wasn't loose natural. I think I had a relaxer then. So I don't know if I've ever even colored my hair as a loose natural. I did when I actually had a relaxer. And so this time around, I was like, I knew I wanted some type of blonde, but I didn't want a blonde that was too harsh. So I got a reddish blonde. I dyed my hair, and it didn't come out well. And I think I'm going to show you guys. This is the color I dyed it. I don't know if you guys can see, but hopefully that's the two. I'm going to get 2 other black locks, and so you guys can see if there's going to be a difference between how that looks. The 2 on the left, which are these 2 right here, versus the 2 virgin hairs that were not colored. If you see them, you won't see much of a difference, okay? And that's the reddish blonde. I put the reddish blonde in there. I probably left it in there for 2 hours. 35 minutes of which I sat underneath the dryer, and the rest I just said, let me see how long it'll take for it to get to where I needed it to go. It didn't do anything. So I returned the reddish blonde, and I got a dark golden blonde, still by Shea Moisture. And then I tried it on this side of my hair. And you can actually, even from the paper, you should be able to see a color difference. And if I grab 2 locks from over here, you'll see a major difference. So the two on the right, or I guess the two on the right is the where I colored, and the two on the left is my actual hair color. So even from here, you can actually see the difference between these two. And that's with me sitting underneath the dryer for maybe 30 minutes and then leaving it in for about an hour, 15 minutes. So I've decided that I'm going to use the golden blonde to do it. I bought 2 boxes just in case I would need them. I didn't want to run out of dye. And then I have to decide whether I'm going to start coloring it from the bottom and work my way up, or from the top and work my way back. But even from the 2 that I did, I feel like from the 2 that I did, my ends are a little bit brighter than my roots already. So I don't know if it matters if I start from the bottom, working my way up. I do like the ombre effect if it's bright at the bottom and then dark at the top. But I think because my locks are very, I guess, I don't know. Because even this side, it didn't take it out. And this side took a little bit better. So I'm going to do that today. I'm not going to be able to videotape the process. But what I can try to do is I'm going to put it in, sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes, and then come back and show you what that looks like. And then maybe an hour from that, I think I'm going to leave it in for about an hour and a half. I'll let you know once I'm actually done. Maybe then show you that part and then how it looks at the end. Wish me luck, guys. I am a little apprehensive, not because of the color, but just because I don't want the dye to change my locks. I mean, Shea Moisture is saying on their box that it's no ammonia, no sulfate, so I should be okay. But you know, you still have that apprehensiveness, especially if you're doing it yourself. So that's part 2 of this video. I will see you guys in the next part. Bye. Hey guys, okay, so I'm assuming this is part 3 of this video. I'm going to try to not make this part so long, but I'm going to try and give you as much details about the process as possible. Right now my hair is colored. I am actually deep conditioning it. I'm not going to show you the color right now. I'm probably going to wait to show you the color. I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to style it and then reveal the color, or just reveal the color. But I want to go somewhere this afternoon, so I'm thinking I'm not going to style it. And then I also want to be able to moisturize throughout the week, and I might just use oils versus using a conditioner. This process took me a long time, guys. I think I really underestimated how much time it would take me to put the color in, to let it sit, and to wash it out. I want to say I started around 11 this morning. It's about 3, almost 4 o'clock this afternoon. It just took me a long time. And I have so much to say. And I feel like maybe I should just do a separate video, because that video may just allow me to give you guys more details about just the products. I have so many reviews just on the Shea Moisture products in general, or maybe I will talk a little bit about it and I would just do a separate video. So like I said, it took me a long time just to apply the color. I used both boxes. Thank God I had 2 boxes, because had I not had 2 boxes, I would have been walking around with half my hair colored and half my hair not colored. The bottles themselves, the applicator bottles, I suggest if you're going to color your hair with Shea Moisture, do not use their applicator bottles. And if you are going to use the applicator bottles, you might want to cut off more of the tip. I had a hard time actually getting the product out of the bottle, which slowed me down. It slowed me down a lot. And you know, you only get 30 minutes with the material itself to be able to fully process in your hair. So I was trying to rush to try to get the solution out of the bottle. It was just a mess. Luckily, when I got to the second bottle, I knew to cut the tip off of the second bottle, cut more of the tip off, so that when I squeezed it, more of the hair color could actually come out of the bottle. Guys, it was a mess. It was a mess. I mean, I probably got through maybe 60% of my hair with the first bottle, and then the other 40% I was able to saturate the back of my hair more. It just took me forever. So I would say maybe it took me 45 minutes to an hour to actually just apply the color. That's maybe 25 minutes each bottle, maybe. And then me going back to actually seeing if I have extra to go back through all of my hair and just re-massaging the color through. That just took me so long. I don't even know how much time it took for my hair to process, because I was thinking the color was going to give me like a brownish color, and it ended up giving me like a copper color. The front took way more, of course, because that's where I started. So when I actually reveal my hair to you, you'll see I'm trying to debate whether I like the color or not. When I was watching it, I liked it, but after I washed it, I don't know. We'll see. I might have to let it dry and then see what color comes out and how I actually like it. And I'm sure it's going to be brighter in the sun than it is in my house, because it's darker in my house. So that'll be another thing to see in itself. So this is the final part to this video. I did make a video before this. I don't know that I'll insert it within this this actual video, and I probably should, because they were my true feelings, and it just, at that moment, it was how I was feeling about my hair, feeling rather dry. But I wanted to come back and show you guys the true color, because in that video I didn't really show you the color. I kind of just was a little disappointed, but I did manage to curl my hair this weekend to go to church. Today is Sunday. I did the coloring process on Friday, so I left the curls in all day Friday. Actually, no, Saturday. Then took them out this morning. And I wanted to come back and show you the true color. I'm hoping the lighting is good, and if the lighting is not good, I might just make another video. But I really wanted you to see a 360 of my hair. What you'll notice is the front is really light compared to the back. So it's like the tips are a little bit on the red blonde color aspect. The sides are not as bright. The front, of course, is gonna be way more brighter, because that's where I spent most of my time. And then the back, from what you'll see, just looks rather brown and dark. But I think the back did take. It's just not as bright as the front is, but I do like the ombre effect. The color payoff is nice. I really wish it was a little bit brighter, but in essence, you know, it did lift my hair a little bit. So I wanted to make sure you guys saw that, because I wasn't showing you in the third part, but I did want to show you eventually how it came out. And all I did was put some yellow perm rods in my hair. Eventually these curls will get a little bit bigger and the color will show a little bit better. But I definitely wanted to make sure I came back and actually showed you guys what the color looked like. I will be making an actual review of the Shea Moisture coloring system, so look forward to that video. That'll give you more insight as to my processing, you know, putting it in, how long I let it sit, the actual process of washing it out, etc. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked the color as much as I did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.